Hello everyone, Rissy Toothpick here, back again with some more Alan Wake 2, and it's been a while. It's been since like November, so it's been about 2 weeks. We're a little rusty. I remember last time we kind of explored this area, and we really can't do anything probably because we need to go upstairs into like the mansion and figure out that there's gonna be like a power shortage. That's my like assumption. So let's kind of get out of here. There is an enemy that like respawned in here. So, back up here. And also, because it's been a while since I played, I am going to be a little rusty with combat, so be warned. Okay, so we can't go that way, of course. Oh my. What happened to all the old people? Alright, but we already know, we've kind of already explored this whole area before we lost power. We know for a fact that the area we're trying to go to is upstairs. Someone needs help. So he's dreaming. Of course, he kind of knows what's going on. I think we've already read these. Yeah. He already knows what's going on because of his psychic abilities, so that's why he's probably saying, like, no. Because he knows what's happening to Tor. Mandy May. Yeah, we've gone inside her room. These are still closed. So these are the ones we want to investigate. That's right, I'm remembering.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their...
Haven't we already seen that one?
Wheeler set up a foundation with the sales of their greatest hits album. He used the cash to build a nursing facility. The old men deserved it. An old manor in Bright Falls. Wheeler hired a contractor to have it refitted as an old folks' care home. At this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold. No need to feel guilty. Wheeler left the work to the contractor and returned to New York City. He had done his part. It was time to turn over a new leaf. The contractors figured out Wheeler was gone for good. They took the money and ran. When the fall rains came, the leaks started appearing.
Oh. I'm very suspicious when he says, like, when the guy was like, oh, I did, like, a good thing, so nothing to... What did he say? I'll say some of these have some very strange things that you can actually look into. Of course, I don't even know which one it is now. Eh.
Goddamn lights.
Ooh.
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks.
Alrighty, and look at that. There's that symbol again that we saw with Alan Wake. Okay. Where did he go? That's my question. He went right in here? He just chilling? Oh, yeah, he's just laying down. Because he's not the janitor. He's actually one of the patients, Ati. Okay, Ati, what you got going on here? A lot of beer. Oh, you know what? I can't complain, though. You got 308 rounds for my rifle? Oh, let's talk to him. Heard of the cult of the
Do
tree.
you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. But I like his shoes.
Oh, nice.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
Okay, so he couldn't keep a secret to save his life, apparently. But I think the Bloom guy, he kind of wanted to be a big shot, so it was important for him to feel respected. And that's probably why he liked to talk. So all of these we're able to get into. Yeah. Let me check the other side. Just want to make sure so when I come back... What the hell was that noise? Okay, so there... Oh yeah, that's that museum we actually need to go into. So why didn't it go off until we went there? Is there... Possibly the thing we're looking for is not in there? I'll be hearing strange things, though. Oh. Patience. Let's try the rifle. Oh. Okay, pretty good. Okay, so he has nothing going on. Oh, he's throwing two of them, huh? Probably extra damage. Unfortunately, they're not dropping anything. It's nice to try out the rifle. Does a lot of damage. And then we know for a fact we need to come all the way back down here. Get the shotgun out since we're going to be in close quarters. You never know. Sounds like there might be some more enemies in here now. The only good thing is since we've already kind of explored this area, we don't have to do too much. Fortunately, it is a maze. I think we've already seen all this. Have we turned this on?
The power's off.
Okay. When I find this generator room, yeah, we already knew about that. That's how to tell you where the spare fuses were. Here we go.
There. Power's back on.
Pretty simple. Is there anything in here we want? Battery pack. There is a container, and there's a point of interest right over here. Yeah, we've already seen that. Pretty much right on the point of interest. It could be above us, but not a big deal. Let's try to get this battery pack and all that. Oh yeah, that's right. It's that one we couldn't get. It's fine. Let's go after the container. Okay, decent health. We can put it back in our inventory. Put it in the shoebox. Not important. We don't need it. In fact, we're kind of running out of space. I need to use one of these, actually. How's our health? Well, I don't need to use it, but we might have to.
Careful, Saga.
Yeah, it looks like there's some evil things here. There's their band equipment. Oh. Looks like we might have something nasty out here. Or not. Let's try to figure out that museum.
It was too late. She was underwater. The nightmares were starting to creep in.
Yeah. Trying to make me go crazy. Thrashed hotel rooms and ruined pools. Crowds go wild for the old gods of Asgard Ragnarok tour. The rock and roll group Old Gods of Asgard are leaving chaos in their wake as they plow through the major U.S. cities on their aptly named Ragnarok tour. The band is breaking their sales record with singles topping the charts and had their latest sold-out concert in Long Beach, California. The fans show their love for the reckless rockers by showering the stage with lacy, unmentionables, black roses, and even full beer bottles. None of this phased the stars themselves, who embraced the admiration and transition from song to song with such gusto that the audience was left catching their breath, eager to keep up with the brothers Andersons and their cohorts. After hours, shenanigans for the musicians include a pool in a private residential neighborhood left to be emptied and sanitized, and a hotel room nearly destroyed in a classic fashion, not to mention the lengthy room service bill gone unpaid. All things point to the band quickly becoming a strong contender to the iconic Hall of Fame. Rock groups that came before them, Old Gods of Asgard, party like their namesakes and give a performance like no other. Be sure to catch them on their tour and bear witness to rock history in the making. All right, let's try to figure this out so I can, have her stop talking. Famed by the Old Gods of Asgard, to memorize the only pressing of the unreleased single, Anger's Remorse.
Anger's Remorse. This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
Yeah, so we gotta go in her room. Yeah. Underwater. Okay, so we know for a fact we got some things here. Man, she's still talking. She's like, I know you're in your mind place, but you can still hear me. Alright, those are for later. Yeah, we'll come back here to read all that once we go upstairs to her room. Okay. There's Cynthia's room. Whose room is this?
Getting in is forbidden, for your own safety. Time
Interesting.
is long for those who wait. But in the end, stand the thanks.
Okay.
Didn't see you there.
He's really helping us out here. Okay, but let's open up her door.
A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
Oh, this was in the old one. This was in the original. I remember watching the YouTube and there was a dam that he was on. He had to fight enemies on it.
A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess. A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection? Did she know about the dark presence?
Oh, yeah, she did.
I feel like I'm missing some context here. I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite.
Yeah, her fantasies for Alan Wake probably clouded her. For a very special woman.
Tor's a romantic, huh?
Let's take her chocolates, huh? They're ours now. You don't deserve them. You shouldn't have treated Tor like that. Tom's lamp is gone. The lamp with the angel on it. He always loved that lamp. It disappeared from my room. The darkness is here. After all these years, it took Tom's lamp. I know it did. The lights are going out more and more. There's no one left to stop it. I can't do it on my own. Not anymore. I have nothing left of Tom now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need Tom's lamp back. I need Tom back.
The dark presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
The shadows are moving. There is no more light, no more lamps. I can't find my way out of the room. Someone locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. He probably did it to keep me safe. He is such a considerate man. Barbara doesn't deserve him. Tom could do so much better. Where did Tom's lamp go? I used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. It was his after all. The shadows are moving. Did I write that? Nonsense. There are no shadows. It's just us, Tom and I. Forever. I found something funny while I was down there, a newspaper article about Tom, but it called him a filmmaker. Tom didn't make movies, he was a poet, a magnificent poet. I dug around and found film equipment supposedly also Tom's. What is happening? This isn't right. I know it isn't. Interesting. Oh, this is where it happened. Where she got, like, possessed.
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Damn. He had it coming. And see, there's probably more there.
Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
Interesting. So the New York thing kind of reminds me of when we were playing as, my goodness. When we were playing as Alan Wake, that girl in the bathtub that was dead. We assumed it was his wife, but maybe there's a relation between Cynthia as well. Possibly. Who knows, though? Alright, so I guess let us connect things here. Tom had enemies. Whole bunch about Cynthia here, kind of telling us everything. Of course, more for later. Nope. We get some more of them. Bright Falls. Let's see. Let me make sure I put all these here. Oh. Mandy May. Is it her? So she's been one of the ones helping us, or at least she mentioned Rose? Okay. Okay, is there anything else we're missing in here? Not really. It looks like she stopped talking though. But let's go back down and investigate the room. Since we now have peace and quiet. Rock music is the ancient language of the soul, Muse's Old Gods of Asgard lead singer. I sit down with the Anderson brothers of Old Gods of Asgard, fame in the lobby of a rundown hotel somewhere in downtown Detroit. Currently on their Ragnarok hit tour, the busy band members have only a moment to spare to a fledgling journalist and his questions about running off the sound check for their concert tonight. How has the reception been? Amazing. The fans understand what we're about. They get rock and roll. They get the spirit. They know we're not here to screw around. That's, fucking right. Why do you do what you do? I can tell you're new at this, buddy. Why does anyone do what they do? For the glory and the fame? For the money and the sex? Or because you have something inside you that is going to burst out if you don't start using it? It's the latter. That's a good answer. How about music, then? What is it about music that compels you? That should be pretty fucking obvious. This is boring me to death, bro. Let's get moving. Sorry, he's always impatient. As they stand up to leave for the tour bus waiting outside, the larger-than-life rockers turn around for one final quote. Music, especially rock and roll, is the ancient language of the soul, man. It's in me. It's godly, and it'll come out like a fucking thunderstorm. Old Gods of Asgard band member dead. The legendary heavy rock band Old Gods of Asgard mourns the loss of their divinely talented guitarist Bob Balder. Fat Bob, as he was affectionately and ironically called, died from complications of a severe illness, leaving his bandmates Odin and Tor Anderson behind. The peace-loving musician will be sorely missed, also by the band's numerous fans. When asked about his loss, Tor Anderson had this to say, "Get the fuck out of my face. Balder is in Valhalla now. He fought cancer like a hero. Bob was too beautiful a soul for this world," added Odin. What this means for the band and their upcoming album remains to be seen. Yeah, that might have led to them doing their final performances. Had to, go off in a bang. Find the anger's remorse. So has she hidden it somewhere in her room? Yeah, door's still locked. Oh, here we go.
I found an empty record sleeve. Do you know where the record inside went?
Oh, the matter is not my business. Mutta sanotaanko vaikka, että but she who steals a needle steals a nail. Wonders of the modern world. Music captured on vinyl, on tape. What will they come up with next? Tähän ne vielä keksi. I'm a man of the old union.
Okay. Vinyl tape. Maybe it wasn't Cynthia that took it. Maybe it was someone else? Maybe the guy downstairs who does his own little podcast thing. Or we can just profile him. Oh yeah, we got a lot of profiles here.
Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The dark presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor.
That's the information we want, so let's start over here.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
And finally, let's learn about that record.
Where is Angus Remorse now?
Diddy is a young girl in love. A rock and roll cliche. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her.
Okay, so let's push her some more.
Angus Remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks' care home.
The Angus Remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub.
Alrighty. I like that. It's kind of like unique. They put it in places where they fear. Let's figure out what Odin has to say.
Angus Remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor, bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has Tor in the overlap. Angus Remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location.
Alrighty, we already got that information, so that's all good. The case board looks fine. See, we've kind of explored everything, so let's go back to Cynthia's room. And let's get this record. Oh yeah, something evil here.
Angus Remorse, by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
Alright, so we're probably going to get attacked here.
The dark water pressed itself into her.
Let's get prepared. If I was this game, I would start attacking people. The jukebox is down below. Let's check our map real quick. There's a conversation outside. Oh man, there was some handgun ammo in there. Yeah. Sounds like someone's oh yeah. Oh, look at that crazy person again. Rifle. My goodness.
Where'd
Uh-oh.
it go?
Let me reload. Oh, oh. Put her down. There we go. Yep, good luck. We're a little low on ammo though, but got rid of her. Alright, let me look here. On the other side of the room? Yeah, someone's outside maybe? Let's see if we can go outside. Oh,
To the emergency muster point.
nice. All the old people showed up. That's pretty cool. Stay on the porch. Okay, we'll start from over here.
You all should stay out here a while. Until it's safe.
I'm happy to get out of that house. Isn't it strange that I've lived in Bright Falls my whole life and I can't remember this building?
The house has always been here, Norman. Remember when that poor Nora girl drowned in the bunker? Those Andersons got it so cheap because it's haunted. You get what you pay for.
Look at her hands, though.
Is there anyone who didn't show up?
A few. Artie, Gil, Cynthia.
If they aren't here by now, then they aren't coming. It's important to be punctual. On that topic, I'd like to point out that our nightly decaf coffee service is almost half an hour behind schedule.
Okay. Let's talk about her injury there, because I can definitely see the blood in her hands.
Mandy May, are you all right? You're bleeding.
Oh, how did that happen?
Oh, no, Mandy May. Oh, no!
Oh, don't be a crybaby, Norman. It's nothing. I just poked my finger knitting this monster of a blanket.
Have any of you noticed anything odd about Ms. Weaver?
Just that Tor won't leave the poor woman alone. That brute wants one thing, and one thing only.
Cynthia's gotten downright bossy. Take a swim in the pond, Norman. Drink some water, Norman. Well, no one tells Norman McDonald what to do.
It's alright, Norman doesn't mess around. Talk about his radio show.
Hello there. Are you Pat Maine from the radio?
That's me. And you're the federal agent everyone's been talking about. Would you have time for an interview at some point?
Oh, sorry. I'm kind of in a hurry right now. Love your show, though. Very informative.
Thank you. Never compromise on quality. That's my motto. We'd be happy to have you on the show anytime, me and my listeners.
I love this old man. I love these old people. Like, they're so nice. like they're saying what everyone should be thinking, you
Are
know?
we out here again?
Auntie said we'd be safe on the porch.
Ati.
From what?
Look at that. Ati the damn maintenance man, or wannabe maintenance man, out here taking care of everybody. Let's go see if maybe we can tell him to, like, go to the front porch. Let's see here. It doesn't say it, but let's go try it just in case. You never know. Nope. Let's see if we can actually save in that one room. Now that the power's back on. Yeah, okay, so we're going to stop here today. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the links below. Next time we will... What are we going to do? Use the record in the jukebox, and we should have a good time. In fact, before we go, let's go to our inventory, and let's waste this. Because I have so many of them. It's crazy. They're just falling out of trees. I can never get enough of them. But anyways, we're going to stop there, so make sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out the links below, and I'll see y'all in the next one.